Alright, we got our coffee sign, and got the old straight edge ruler. This is a 48-inch ruler, and so I've got about right at 24 inches, give or take. Well, it's actually like looks like an eighth short, but I think what I'm gonna do, so I'll put it at the, get it right on the edge at the 16th mark. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in 2 inches from the edge, and then on each side basically. So then I'll leave 4 inches. So if it starts at 2 inches here, then I'll put another hook at 6. I'll put the first one at 2, 6, and 10, 14. So like every 4 inches we're going to put a hook, and that should be enough room for coffee mugs. So hopefully that works. I'll get set up, and I'm going to mark that, and let's see. I put our first hook right on the mark there. Wow. I think that this imbalance is this really old workbench that was here when we moved in. Okay, so line it up, and I'm just gonna eyeball it instead of making it perfectly square. If I was making this for somebody else, I'd probably try to be much more exact, but good enough for government work. Oh, also you might accidentally knock that aside. You want to avoid that. And I'm just going to mark these spots because I'm going to pre-drill some holes so we don't split any wood, because this scrap wood, man, it's split easy. So we want to avoid that. Of course. Don't you hate it when you spin that the wrong way? It's like, guy's not even used to his own drill. Alright. Make sure we're at 90 degrees to the hole. I'm gonna try not to drill that. Well, you know what? I bet that screw is gonna go out almost all the way through that. We'll see how that does. Make sure. Make sure you drop your hook. Super important. Okay, yeah, and that still matches up good. Probably don't have to double check that if you mark it right, but I have made more mistakes than not learning to do this stuff. Normally I would put it next to it, figure exactly how far deep I can go, and tape it so I don't go deeper than that. But we're eyeballing it today because why not? I am not a consummate professional. Super old Ryobi impact driver, doesn't have multiple speeds or anything, so we're just going by the trigger. We're just going to drive them in super slow, one at a time. Oh man, slightly crooked. No, that actually, that straightened out nice. Okay, very nice. So, unsettling discovery. We put it in this hook over here. Then I discovered that 3 of the hooks out of the 5 are a different color. I don't know if you can see that, but we were going for that, copper tipped black thing, and these are more bronze. So I took this one out. I've got another one installed on the other side already. And it's in, so I'm going to put bronze on the side and then alternate. We're just going to make do with what we've got, and it'll still look good. So we've got the hooks on every other. Made a couple rookie mistakes. I scuffed a couple of these. Might have to do some touch-up paint on those, but I realized that every 4 inches, starting here, it wasn't exact. It wasn't going to work. So I did equidistant from these 2 outer ones, put the center one in, and then I tried to do equidistant again. I think that worked out, but this is why you use a pencil, because I can't erase those marker marks. So probably have to sand that off, and I don't know how far it penetrates, but it is polyurethane twice, so hopefully I can sand those off, and we'll get some restaining, re-polyurethaning. If that's a mistake, that could be another rookie mistake. I don't know. It could just go unnoticeable. I mean, it was kind of imperfect scrap wood to begin with. I mean, I really wanted the boards to be kind of uneven to begin with, to make it look a little bit more rustic. I got like one a little shorter up here, but that wasn't the fault of the miter saw. Plus they were different thicknesses, so we had to use a planer and get them all the same, on the same level here. So all of that worked out. I learned a lot making this, but we'll get these buffed out and get some touch up and get it on the wall. I got these for my Death Wish coffee mugs. This is the grizzly bear with a skull in his mouth. They make a lot of these monster mugs, and these are huge tankards, but in which the handle is thick, and it would fit on these, but these, it's going to take a thinner handle, so might use some of the other mugs that are not the monster mugs, because they're always huge, and we'll put them on here. It's an elegant sign. We want elegant coffee mugs, so we'll see what we can do. But we'll get this finalized, fixed up, and get it on the wall, and get some mugs on it and see what it looks like.